The Albany Movement was a desegregation and voters' rights coalition formed in Albany, Georgia, in November of 1961. Local black leaders and ministers, as well as members of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People founded the group. In December 1961, at the request of some senior leaders of the Albany Movement, Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference became involved in assisting the Albany group with organizing protests and demonstrations meant to draw attention to the continued and often brutally enforced racial segregation practices in southwest Georgia. However, many leaders in SNCC were fundamentally opposed to King and the SCLC's involvement, as they felt a more democratic grassroots approach aimed at long-term solutions was preferable for the area than King's tendency towards short-term, authoritatively run organizing. Although the Albany Movement is deemed by some as a failure due to its unsuccessful attempt at desegregating public spaces in southwest Georgia, those most directly involved in the movement tend to disagree, citing it as a beneficial lesson in strategy and tactics for the leaders of the civil rights movement and a key component to the movement's future successes in desegregation and policy changes in other areas of the Deep South.